You just woke up, you said?
Yeah, I just woke up.
Okay. Well, welcome to the West, where lawmen walk freely and say and do whatever the fuck they want now.
Hmm. Shit, I don't really know what to say to that.
There's nothing you can't say to that. It's
I mean, shit, I would love to run them out right now, but
no, there's too many of them down there, and there's even more. I think they went towards the fort.
Russell.
Howdy.
Doctor
shit,
Opal.
what's going on, Russell?
That's me in the flesh. It's good to see all three of you.
Hey, likewise, Russell. Haven't seen you in
You as
years.
well, Russ. You as well.
Yeah. Say, Titus, come borrow you for a sec.
Oh, sure.
That'll be $5, please.
Yeah, I am
Uh,
actually pretty broke. That will be $5.
Put it on my tab.
All right, fine.
Oh my god.
I bought woods earlier. And
It's good to see you, brother.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Hey,
What's going on?
I wanted to put something in your ear, and
What's going on?
I don't need an answer right now. I just want you to think about it. All right?
Okay.
Now think about saying if everything with this ranch goes through and we get this. What would it take for me to get you to come work for me on the ranch?
Well, let's see. What can you offer me?
Well, I offer you stable pay, plenty of work, a management level position, a share of the profits, and good health care.
Fucking sold. Um, Look, Butters has something to talk to Bonnie and I about, which I'm not sure what he wants to talk about. So if I do something to get fired, I'll be sure to let you know.
All right, brother. Well, like I said, you don't got to give me an answer now. You just chew on it, think about it for a bit, and no sense putting the cart before the horse. I don't even have the dang thing, but I'd love to have someone like you around that knows a thing or two and could help maybe some of the other folks. Because for me, I don't want you as a farmhand. I'd like to see you as a manager.
Well, good, because I don't fucking do fucking, green thumb shit, but I can definitely make sure people are getting on their shit, so.
Exactly. That's exactly what I need.
But, but yeah, and I was kidding about getting fired part because I haven't really done shit and I only fucking work. And when I do work, Butters isn't usually around, so he doesn't see me do work. But work does get done, so.
Yeah, I know you, brother. You're a hard worker. That's why I want you.
All right, well, good deal. I do have to say I do get paid about $100 a week, so.
Well, I'll beat that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll make sure you're well compensated. Like I said, we'll figure out what the flat rate is plus a bonus of whatever the profits is we get from whatever we sell.
Shoot, well, fuck it, man. I'm in.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, well, my fingers are crossed for you, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Like I said, you're probably gonna be like a brother to me here real soon. So, like to have you around full time as family and a manager.
I guess you are right. Be like, what, brother-in-law, basically, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, good deal, man.
All
Shit,
right.
when's the question ring popped? Because I don't know how long, you know.
Oh yeah, I got some updates on that. So, I seen the first sketches of the ring. Should have in my hand here come Monday or Tuesday at the latest, and I'm gonna have it done by the end of the week.
Alright, perfect. Well,
Yes,
good.
sir. And then yeah, I've let the gals and Casey and Bruce knows as well. I asked both. Well, you were there for Bonnie, but I also asked Bruce for their blessing.
Well, good.
So yeah, everything's in order.
Alright, well, good deal, Russell. Good to hear that everything's panning out so well so far. And again, here's to it continuing further, anyways.
Yeah, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, things are looking real well for the ranch. We got Arno's letter of recommendation. We got one from June Omar. So we got the saloons, we got the general stores, the Fight Club, and then also got one from Jackson.
Well, shit, there you go, man. Are you
Yeah,
thinking
we
about
got.
getting butters soon, or what?
Well, I don't really know him. I think I've only met him once.
Hmm. I'll see what I can maybe do in that department then for you.
Do y'all at the ranch buy any produce?
It does. It can. They can. What are
Yeah,
you
well, in
planning
that
on
case, it would.
growing?
Yeah, man, I don't think I really need a letter of recommendation, but if I could tug on his ear to maybe secure a little business, now that would be a big help.
Yeah, no, I mean they definitely buy shit like carrots and just like other like whatever uh stuff you can get our hands on to put in our food as well. So it doesn't really matter. They do buy produce and such.
Well, that's perfect then. Yeah, that'd be real great if we could secure that little line of business.
Hey, absolutely. So like I said, I can be that little bird in the ear for you.
That would be perfect.
All
See,
right.
you're already paying dividends for me.
There we go.
All right, well, I'll release you to do whatever you like to do today. It's good to see you, brother.
Hey, absolutely. Fucking might even be fucking right around together pretty soon. We'll find out. I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah, to be determined, I suppose.
Yeah, Bonnie's dozing off in the couch in the apartment back there, so I mean I'm pretty free at the moment. I was just talking to Lily over there and such like that. So
Yeah. Opal's over there in the doctor's office. I went on the clock with her for a bit. We'll see how long that lasts. I think
hey,
she's talking about maybe opening it up, so we might just stick around town for a while and just see what happens.
all right, well, good day, Russell. All right, well, I'll see you around then.
Yes, you will, brother. Count on that.
All right.
You must be real tired recently.
Mm-hmm. It was about a week ago that I saw them when they hired me on at the saloon.
Because you ain't done enough saloon work in your time.
No. Well, I mean, I was telling her that I'm bored and I don't know what the hell to do with myself. So she's like, want to work here? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right.
Oh, look, it's Butters.
Yeah,
Gives me
it's
something
me.
to do.
Butters, I have something that you will enjoy.
Oh, what is that?
Money.
Oh my God! How did you know?
Uh, nope. I just meant to talk to you, and I put it back in my bank. So let me just get that out again. I also got a black Arabian requested from one of the person who bought the white Arabian would like a black one as well. Um, if I could get one of them to train up. And there was a request for another Black Arabian. I don't know if you're able to fill that one already, but Brooklyn telegrammed the work one about it. But if you can't, I can train up that one too. I don't know if you got one trained or not.
All right. Well, let's have a conversation outside first.
Oh, good. All right.
Uh, I mean, for the most part, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Damn, these cigarettes too old. Getting damp. So I've been hearing, some things. So just like to sort of kind of hear some things from you two
Oh,
to start out.
sure. Um, I assume you heard some things from Brooklyn because I was going to talk to you about those things anyways.
Yes,
Um,
some from her, some from others.
um, my main concern is that a couple things. Well, first, you acknowledged it in your telegram. You kind of put her in charge of telling us that you weren't going to be around, which I just didn't quite think was right. She's ranch hand. I don't think she needs to be responsible for that. But, maybe she was the only one around when you realized you had to be away for a bit. So, my bigger concern is that you ain't like she ain't knowing how to train up horses because that's what happened to me and Anya had to show me. And I thought that you had put together a lead horse trainer who, was showing her how to do it, or you were showing her how to do it because she was running around with you to different places to sell Arabians and such. So I didn't know that she didn't know that, or else I would have telegrammed her to make sure she did because I can show her that. But that was my main issue because that's what happened to me. And it felt like shit not knowing the different ways to do it and what the expectations were. So I didn't know if I was doing it wrong or not until it's too late, kind of thing. Um, and then she said that you were wanting there to be more things like happening at the ranch and more conversations and things, but um, and you wanted to get that camping trip scheduled. She said that you want to do a camping trip with all the ranches, Butters, and I gotta say, I feel like that's biting off more than you can chew. Maybe just try to get everybody who works at Raskiller on a trip together and
Yeah,
then
well,
take on
I would
scheduling with
have loved
everybody.
to have done that. But
Yeah.
again, when people don't fucking show up to the ranch ever or to any horse sales or anything, it's kind of hard to, you know, see that people actually want to do anything.
I mean, I've been doing lots of horse sales. I ain't
Yeah,
been.
yourself.
Are you talking about other people?
So let me address the things first that you were saying
Mm.
already. Brook having Brooklyn tell everyone was simply because yes, I had to leave very sudden, and I did not know how long I was going to be gone for. So that was just, you know, get something out there to let people know I ain't going to be around for a while. Fortunately, some things had changed, so I got back sooner than I anticipated. Regarding her training and such, I had shown her how to do training. She just wants to be thorough with other things. I did have some people who I did put positions to train and to show
Mm.
her how to do things, but unfortunately, some other circumstances came up and they had to leave. And I had discussed this with them already. Her going to other ranches was at my request because there's twofold reasons for that. One being so she gets friendly with the folks at the other ranches, and two, because I do like how they do things. And and it's just easy because I know they're going to be there. I know where they're at. I know their schedule. And then what was I'm forgetting the third thing that you said, which was
Planning a camper or
oh
something.
yeah, yeah. So I mean I've never made it a secret since I first opened the ranch. I'm sure Titus can uh, agree with this. That the whole everything I wanted with the ranch was not to be away from the ranch. It was meant. There's a reason why I don't call it Rathskeller Ranch and why it's called an outpost. It was meant to become a place for people to go to and for us to bring people out there who want to be out there for things. All these events and stuff that I had planned or been wanting to work on and put together were all there as ways to try to get people excited for the ranch and to try to come out here so that we can have people regularly visiting for, multitude of reasons. The I have 5 or 6 separate events that I had been going through my head with. And of course, none of them have happened. And the whole camping trip with all the other ranches was not just something that came out of my head. That was something that has been discussed with the owners of other ranches for at least a month and a half now. So it's not just, oh yeah, Butters wants to do this with everyone. It's like, no, this is something I had talked about doing for a while. And I would have loved to have done stuff with folks from the ranch. But the problem I'm having is it seems as though a lot of people forgot some of the things I said when I first hired them on, which is I don't want the ranch to just be a place where people go and treat it like a job. I wanted it to be a place where people want to be and want to spend time at and want to work at. I want there to be a group of us working up there and joking around and having fun and socializing while getting things done. I want there to be a group of people going out town to town selling horses and not just me doing things. There's a lot of things like that that I wanted. And hearing that you enjoy working at the ranch because you don't have to be there. I don't understand where that sentiment came from.
Well, I will admit I don't remember you talking too much about it, that particular point. But also, I gotta admit that was a while ago. So if I forgot that, then I'm sorry. Um, I like being able to ride around and show people the horses that we got. Now, if you want me to spend more time at the ranch, I obviously ain't gonna be post that because I like Rascaler and I like working for you and I like selling the horses. I just ain't been doing it. Mostly because people don't just wander by up there uh asking for horses. They wander by around here asking for horses. Um and that's how I've been making some sales. Or honestly, the wild horses when I sell them, I rarely ever sell them here because normally they're being bought by people who don't got horses because they just arrived. So I got to ride out to them. And I try to grab, you know, whoever I can to come out there with me, but it ain't usually someone at the ranch because I don't usually see them around at all. As for you riding out with people to go sell horses, I don't remember ever being told I should go along, you know, except for one time I rode out with you and Brandy a while ago. Every other time, I don't know about it, and your telegram just says that you just riding out, not that you want people to come out there if they are able to. So I figured you prefer doing that by yourself. Otherwise, I would have joined you whenever I saw you at the Valentine stables or something. Same with selling horses at Raskiller. Actually, for the last couple of times that you had where you were selling horses at Raskiller, I ain't got uh any Arabians to sell because all of mine people have asked me for them. So I was working on ones that were already claimed and not having any that I could sell myself. Because I would like to see there be more people up at Raskiller, but Anya, Jenny, and Jameson, I'm either not around when they are, or they just ain't been around. I don't know. And then Brooklyn, I run into pretty often down here. Whenever I've gone up to Raskiller, I ain't seen her up there, so it's not like we chat up there at all. And that kind of goes with you as well. Like, just because, first of all, it seems like you've been having to do a lot of traveling, which ain't easy, I'm sure. Um, but it kind of seems like the four of us are the main ones who have been up and around, um, and our timing just ain't overlapping very well. So if we are up at Raskeller, it would be all by ourselves, just kind of hoping somebody comes by. But I can spend
Yeah.
more time at Raskiller. I ain't arguing about it. I've just been enjoying not having to like without the expectation to stay in one place all the time like it would be at the saloon. You know, the saloon's open, you stay there for hours at a time. I like being able to ride around, check in at Raskiller, spend some time there, and then ride around some more. So I ain't gonna lie to you about that. That don't mean I can't do something different. Just means that's what I naturally gravitate to.
All right, let me pivot to a little side thing right now
Mm.
with Casey and his little tack business.
Oh. Uh
Where did that all start up? Because
huh.
he was with the ranch before,
Oh.
and he had
He
zero interest in horses or anything with it.
really? Because he said he used to be a horse trainer.
He was never a horse trainer.
I love that piece of information. You ain't got no clue how much I love that piece of information. I will tell you, he just wanted money, and he asked me if there would be a business in it, and I said if he could sell tack for less than what a newcomer to Monroe could buy it at, then likely yes. And I told him that a lot of times the people buying my horses got like $50 to their name, so I'd usually give them a deal on like a Nakota or something for $30, and then they would have some money left over for a blanket or a tack or something. But if he could sell, you know, if he could get enough saddles that he could buy from cheap from people, because I also know that when people uh buy horses from me, they always want to get a new saddle. Nobody ever says, "Oh, I got one from another horse, so I'm just gonna use that one for this one." They always buy new fitted saddles. So I'm like, people probably got tons of tack and saddles in their lock boxes, just sitting there. You could probably find somebody, you know, put it out there and tell people that you're willing to buy it. You'll probably get some people, and then you know, newcomers will want a saddle and probably be willing to throw you 15, $20 for a saddle because that's cheaper than what you can get it from at the uh at the stables. That's where that came from. He just wants money.
All right. Yeah, because it just seemed like a very strange thing to see happen all of a sudden.
I
Like
mean,
I said, with
maybe I will
the
say it
history
probably
I've
wasn't.
seen and other things.
It wasn't too sudden. He's watched me do a couple horse sales, and he hears them asking me about like how much a saddle is, or do I sell saddles and stuff like that. For the wild horses, at least, not for the Arabians I sell.
All right. All right. I'll be honest.
Mm.
I kind of just want some change.
All right.
And I think I'm going to be taking the ranch into a slightly different direction.
Okay. Are you are you gonna share the direction?
No, I think honestly, kind of just going to start from scratch again.
With no workers?
Well, I have 2 workers lined up right now.
Not us.
No,
Right. Why didn't you just start out saying that?
because I wasn't sure I was going to go through with it or not.
I'm so glad that I could help you feel better about that. Well, all right then.
All right.
Apologies, don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, you are interrupting.
Yeah, Russell. Can I talk to you later?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think I need. I don't know. Like, I know you probably would, like everything you said, come back and spend more time and do things different. But I don't know.
But
I don't know. It's just. I honestly just don't see it happening. I see things slipping back into how they were.
you're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah. No, I think for my own sake right now, I think that's going to be the best way going forward.
Well, I guess you got to do what you feel is right.
Yeah.
Be seeing
All
you
right.
around, Butters.
Yep. Take care.
Anything about its herd, where it came from, what it was a part of, nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Now I'm back.
Yeah. But
This
Oh.
sucks. I know it sucks. And I'm sure I'm going to have a conversation with him about it too. And he'll probably tell me his side of things. But I know you love that place. That place was our fucking home. But that hasn't been our home in a while. And look at this as a blessing for something new.
yeah.
As shitty as it is, and as much as it fucking sucks right now, and it does, it could be a blessing for something bigger and better that breaks you away from the stuff that was pissing you off out there. How you doing, Bonnie?
Pissed.
I know.
It's all right. I telegrammed Philly.
That's what I was just telling Titus, is maybe y'all should go and get in contact with him and
Yeah.
maybe see about them. Because I was telling him too, if you got in there, maybe you horse trainer there, maybe you could make a deal with the Matabe up on the hill too, to maybe use their paddock from time to time. Maybe do some trades or something.
Well, so here's the thing: is that um, Butters, what he was talking about, is what I talked to Brooklyn about, and Brooklyn and Philly seem close. So I ain't sure if Brooklyn been shit talking mean to Philly or not.
Oh, I have no
But
idea.
yeah, I don't either.
What was it that
So-
he was talking about? That sorry, that
So when I got hired on, apparently something he said to me was that he wanted Rasco to be a place where people just come and hang out.
Right.
And you were up there, Lily. That place so far out the way, ain't nobody just coming
what
by
did I just
Rascaler to
tell you,
hang out.
Titus?
Mm-hmm.
I know,
So-
and I've had these conversations with Butters in the past. I said, to make it what you think you want it to be, well, there's two big things right there holding it back. One, there is the reputation that I built. I spent a year out there where it was so unwelcoming, people knew better to come out here. So you have to, one, get over that reputation that I put out there, and two, nobody fucking comes out here. Nobody's just going to casually come out here and go even further west just to sit on a ranch. The only people who
Yeah.
do that shit are people who love horses, and those people already have ranches that are in more convenient places and not way out in the middle of a fucking desert.
Yeah, so what I told Brooklyn was something that I liked about working at Rascaler was riding around and doing what I needed to do, selling horses. and apparently that was the wrong thing. And now he's all butthurt about it. So, unfortunately, I do think Titus is suffering, you know, from that because he probably assumed that if he fired me, Titus would just leave, which probably ain't a bad assumption, but
Right.
still fucking sucks.
No, it sucks. It does.
But
And I'm sorry because like I was telling Titus, like that was our home for so long, but that hasn't been
Yeah.
our home in so long.
I mean, I told him that I would spend more time up there if he wanted me to. I mean, I also told him because he was like, I wanted people to come and sell horses with me, and I'm just like, well, um, whenever you do go up places, when you send a telegram about where you're going, you don't say if anybody's in the area, come with me. You just say I'm here.
Right. People aren't mind readers. You got to communicate.
And I also told him, I was like, the last couple times you did it, I didn't have any Arabians that I could sell to somebody else because they'd all been claimed.
Right.
So now I got to go tell somebody that I ain't got a black Arabian. I ain't going to be able to get one for him.
All right.
So, yeah. But, I bet you can guess what one of his new employees is going to be.
Brooke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Titus said too.
Yeah. She was all confused about why people didn't really want to talk to her. This is exactly why. She comes in, is immediately hanging out with Butters all the time, seems to be very trusted by him to do lots of shit, and she does this with it.
Right. I'm not going to blame her for the choices he's making.
Now, I'm blaming her for her own choices.
Okay.
Which was to share all this information, because I would have told it to him myself.
Oh, she went to him and told him shit you was saying.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. He was already aware. And I told her when I told her this, I was like, I will tell him this myself. He just ain't here right now.
Okay, and she took the liberty of just running to him and telling him before you could.
Yeah, so he already knew all this information. Of course, he got to stew on it and think about it and be upset about it and, all that shit.
Come do a decision before talking to you.
Mm-hmm, yeah. So then he had me recount everything that I talked about and pumped me for information about Casey's, saddle selling business. And then he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going in a different direction. They don't involve you two. And I was like, well, he didn't even say that, did he, Titus? He didn't have the balls to tell me that. He was like, I'm taking it in a different direction. And I was like, a direction that don't involve us? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, thanks a fucking lot. You could have just said that at the beginning. We didn't even have to have this whole other conversation about what changes you wanted to make. But no, you had to get all the information you could and then tell me.
All right.
But guess what?
What?
I only gave him the money for the Arabians I sold, not the Hungarian. So.
Well, Hungarian you got.
No, I sold the liver chestnut to Opal for 400. It's supposed to be 600, but I didn't want to make any money off of her, but I did not give it to him.
All right.
To be clear, I didn't do it on purpose, but now I wish I had done it on purpose.
Right. I'm going to pretend like I don't know this.
Mm-hmm, right. So,
well, I'm sorry, y'all. I just, like I said, take it as a blessing in disguise for something better.
I mean, the fact that he don't understand how much money I was making him, I was selling horses hand over fist almost.
Right.
So, and people wanted to deal with me. They didn't want to deal with him. You know what, Titus? I think that's part of it too, is that I had somebody, Adeline, wanted to buy a horse for me and not him. And he's like, well, didn't you tell her that I could sell it to her? And I was like, yeah, but she said she wanted to buy from me. And he got butthurt about that too.
Jesus.
I think he's been upset about me for a bit. But like I said, I don't know if Lightning Ridge will be poisoned against me. I ain't never met the owner of Lightning Ridge neither.
Philly? No, I've met her a few times. She's
nice.
Is
Philly the owner?
Yeah, Philly's the owner.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that, so I just sent her a telegram, not knowing she was the owner.
Philly.
She's real nice.
Yeah, she's had it for a while now.
Yeah, I like her a lot. But like I said, she and Brooklyn hang out very often. So, and Brooklyn
I
likes to
know
talk shit about
Brooklyn
how much
rode
work
off.
I was
They
doing.
were in town earlier, and
What the fuck
You
are you
fuck
on about?
off. And Brooklyn rode off with them somewhere.
With who? Butters? Yeah.
No, Philly and them.
Oh yeah, Philly and her ride around quite a lot. So, and Brooklyn clearly also likes to complain about me and Titus. So,
Fucking hell.
apparently she just tells all kinds of people. Like this guy named Jake that I don't even know knows that I don't spend much time at Raskiller. Like,
Who the fuck is Jake?
I don't fucking know. I ain't never met him, but he knows something bad about my work ethic apparently.
All right. Well, shit. Well, let's hope Lightning Ridge works out. If not, do you know the people at the Turkoman Ranch?
No, but where the fuck is that at?
It's out by Valentine. It's a bit farther away.
I mean, I know them a little bit. It's been a while since I even visited them and such, but I think they kind of recognize me, though.
Well, if not,
I ain't talked to any of them, but you know,
I know
who
them
does?
pretty well.
Butters. When they ask why I got let go from Raskiller, and I say, "Oh, he didn't like the way I was training horses," like, how's that gonna look? Do people actually like Butters? Do the other ranch owners like Butters, or do they tolerate him?
I have no idea because I've never been with him to go talk to these other people. But I
Right.
have, it's been a while since I've seen her, but at Gallant, the Turkoman Ranch, I actually had a really good relationship with the owner Lilith there.
Hmm.
And then
Where
there's
is Gallant
Addie.
at?
That's the one by Valentine. Gallant Ranch is the Turkoman Ranch.
Don't worry.
So I could
Oh
always,
my
like,
God.
if nothing, I know it's far. I know it's far, but
It's so fucking far.
like I was telling Titus, they have cattle.